beneath the smoking skies. Sometimes barely tell the difference between darkness and light. Do you have faith in what we believe? The truest test is when we cannot see. I hear pounding feet in the streets below, and the women crying, and the children know that there's something wrong. It's hard to believe that love will prevail. Oh, it won't rain all the time. The sky won't fall forever. And though the night seems long, your tears won't fall forever. Oh, when I'm lonely, I lie awake at night, and I wish you were here. I miss you. Can you tell me, is there something more to believe in? Or is this all there is? And the pounding feet in the streets below, and a window breaks, and a woman falls, and there's something wrong. It's hard to believe that love will prevail.
Good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining me tonight. I am the Crypto Crow. Tonight is going to be probably a little bit of a long one. A lot of stuff to do, bills to pay. But I'm not going to lie. Today has been rough. Real rough. I had like a bit of a meltdown this afternoon. Somebody had sent me a video or was telling me in my Telegram channel about a guy who he was reviewing an ICO or something. I guess he had his hands in so much stuff, and he was so busy and had so much going on that he I guess he just couldn't take it anymore. He checked himself into rehab and made like a $50,000 investment into an ICO and just said, look, I'm peacing out for like 6 to 8 weeks or whatever it was. And at the time I thought, I get it, but man, really? But I broke down uncontrollably today, out of nowhere. My wife was worried. My daughter was worried. My daughter laid on me, told me she loved me. I'm shaking just sitting here talking. And it's odd because I can't really put my finger on it. Why? I have just been pent up frustration, I think. I feel like, maybe my hormones are still a little out of whack. I don't know. Watching the market become a Red Sea is definitely not inspiring. long term, I'm not concerned. But it's difficult. It's difficult in a lot of ways to, you spend so many weeks and months ready for something to happen that not only doesn't happen, but things go into reverse a bit. And, when it's like, everybody knows I'm working on so much. I'm working on so much. And, it's almost, how much, what is enough? I feel like from the time quite honestly and quite literally, I feel like from the time I open my eyes in the morning, I begin processing 1,000 things at once, and it does not stop all day. My wife and I, God love her, we tried to go on a date last night, and I couldn't snap out of it. I just couldn't snap out of it. It's there are a lot of memes and jokes about it. And she gets it. She understands. She's very patient. But it's just, I just couldn't snap out of it. Just to be on a date night. And it's been rough, man. I have. It's like I'm making really good money and things are going very well, really across the board. But I tell you what, the toll it takes on you emotionally and physically. This is I'm finishing out this year, man, and that might be it. I honestly don't know. I feel like this is rough. But I don't know that I'm ever going to stop the YouTube stuff, but probably everything else I might be wiping, at the end of the year. I want to do well, not just for me, but for everybody. And I'm trying my damnedest to make the absolute best of this year I possibly can. One of the things that I did not tell everybody yet is, so the deal with, there's all the news about CBS and this and that. And I did a video about how a lot of it was bullshit. And, I put out a press release talking about these 5 affiliate stations, buying time on these networks to get this show started. I did something similar with MMA, and it ended up becoming like a nationally syndicated show and things like that. And so I'm doing the same thing with this show. But, I have to say, and I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. I'm just going to say that there are a lot of things that, like, restrictions and all kinds of stuff that have come up after the fact that I'm kind of like, well, I don't think I'm going to have the time to get a lot of this stuff done before the air date of the show. And so, and I talked to my guy over there. I'm like, look, for now, we're going to have to at least postpone this. And I've been talking to another network for a while, and we came to an agreement last night. We're going to do this. So starting the first week of June, I think it's, I forget what date. I'm thinking June 4th is going to be the first air date, and I'm going to be on Tough TV, prime time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. I don't think they have any of the graphics for me up yet, but they will soon. And I guess they're getting everything ready to make some big announcement. These guys it's like 40 million homes, way bigger than the other deal. And now they're smaller stations, but it's actually a good thing because, well, let's face it, there's less people, less things for these guys to watch. So and this whole network is targeted primarily to men, really. I mean, there are like hunting shows, fighting, all kinds of stuff. And I'll show you guys all the stations that I'm going to be on. Find your channel. There are 40 affiliate stations. Los Angeles, Indianapolis, which is close to me, Cleveland. I mean, all these stations across the country. So no longer is this just going to be 5 cities. This is going to be like 40 cities. And that's on top of Roku that's already live and other stuff. So this is actually really cool. So I just thought I'd let everybody know. That's kind of what's going on with that. Now, another thing that I wanted to touch on, U.S. Department of Justice, CFTC probe crypto market manipulation report. Now, you guys have probably already seen this because I was slow to the draw and I didn't do much of anything yesterday other than the work that I've been putting in with everything I've got going on. But I noticed that pretty much right after this article came out, which is basically the government saying, look, we believe that Bitcoin's price is being manipulated, so we're going to start looking into it. And it gave examples of what's happening or what they anticipate is happening. And as soon as this article came out, within hours, the whole market went green. And it's funny because the first impression that I got of the whole thing, like I had just done a video where I was talking about market manipulation and crediting Sonny Decree for kind of his impression of things, and I kind of went into it a little bit deeper, and then this article came out like right after, and it's like, okay, yeah, we're obviously onto something. Not like it's been any big secret, but the market went green, and it was funny because I didn't know, did the market go green because some people stopped their manipulative tactics in fear of being probed and caught? But everything has still kind of been going down, and I'm looking at a lot of these technical analysis guys, that Philocone guy that a bunch of you guys were telling me about my Telegram channel as far as learning technical analysis and such. He his speaking manner reminds me of the girl who, in this one time at band camp, and his cadence kind of reminds me of her. But he's a wicked smart guy who knows his stuff, and he's still kind of he's entertaining in a way. I'm actually going to try and take his Udemy course because I do think this guy's sharp and he knows his stuff. And he was talking about how he thinks that, the lowest that we should be seeing is like 72 something, and that we should bounce right off of that, something about the 50 EMA and all this other stuff, these different indicators. And I'm thinking, that'd be cool. I'd like to start seeing some forward movement. The challenge is, for me, is like when you have your hands into so many things and, pretty much your whole future is riding on, kind of the bull market. Like I'm looking at the people here. There's 73 people in here, and, I know that even when, I'm doing paid reviews and I'm doing stuff like that, before the market kind of took a huge dump on everything, man, I would have 1,000 people, and that much more do I appreciate each and every one of you. What's up, Joey D? And I see so many of the same people in here every night. Brandon, yeah, Crypto Kirby, I like him too. I was actually in his Telegram for a while. And, I gotta tell you, man, it's just the stress and the demand on time. And I tell you what, man, I mean, one of my side projects, I swear to God, people just cannot follow basic instructions. And my mind is blown by how some of the most simple things escape people. But to like such a strong detriment, like I can't even put it into words, like some of the stuff I've seen. All I'm going to say is that I much better understand the SEC's stance on protecting some people. I'm going to be very honest. I mean, some people just really have no business being in this environment. And it's not their fault, and I'm not even really trying to talk down on them, but it's like, for me, trying to learn how to navigate the engine of my car escapes me completely, and you could probably explain it 5 different ways. It's just not my thing. And I can understand if I thought, well, taking a car engine apart for parts because those parts are going to be extremely valuable over the year would probably push me into a place that I don't necessarily belong just because I know what potential there is. The problem with that is that if I have to rely on somebody else to guide me and I'm just screwing up every way I turn, I know I would be driving that person absolutely nuts. And then sometimes to then add a little insult to injury or demand on top of that all makes you want to smack somebody really hard. And when you multiply that into the tens in some situations in a given week, while everything else is going on. It's just, man, it'll make you weak. I will say that it'll make you weak. Just a little something to congratulate you on the recent news. Crow for Congress, down with the SEC, and fight the Fed. Buy crypto. Oh, Brandon, I love you, man. I read your emails and really feel for you and your level of frustration. Have you asked yourself if it's worth it? How can I answer that? This is going to sound so beyond ridiculous. Because given the circumstances, it's really difficult for probably any of you to really understand. I look at this whole year as a year of sacrificing myself to try and help as many people as I can and to accomplish as much for my family as I can. That's the honest to God truth. And to say that sounds ridiculous because I'm financially, I do very well. But it's beyond the money. It's a whole other world of stress and pain and frustration and just things I've never even experienced before. Is it worth it? I believe it will be. The reason we're all here is the reason why I believe it's worth it. And I feel like it's one of those things where, I have to be honest, I don't know if I've ever really fought through anything in my life. I don't know if I've ever really it's like I get bored, or things get too difficult and it's like, oh, it's not worth it anymore. And I feel like a deep part of my subconscious, something about me has always kind of feared success in some way. Anytime I've really started to find some solid success in something I've done, I've walked away. And I don't know why. I've always felt like because I get bored, I feel like a lot of times I felt like it was because I was doing something that no matter how much money I made doing it, I didn't want to be known for the rest of my life as being that. Just a lot of different things. Finding myself, where do I fit? What is my purpose? How can I benefit people? I've thought about politics since I was a kid, but I'm so broken. I'm so fouled and human. I haven't been groomed by a wealthy family my entire life to look and appear perfect while I'm doing all kinds of screwed up shit in the background nobody knows about. You know what I mean? I've always been an open book. There's just so many different things about me and the way I am, and I feel like what I'm doing this year has the power and the potential to benefit the most people. And yeah, I feel it's worth it for 1 year to just suck it up, try to make the best of it. I'm gonna try and enjoy my weekend and have fun. This is the kids' first week out of school, and yeah, I feel like if I were to buckle now, everything I'm doing is worthless. Because it's really not just, I'm going to do well. If Bitcoin goes up, I'm going to do very well. It's not even about finances. It's not about any of that stuff anymore. It really is about just trying to do as much as I can this year. And see where the cards fall. See where things end up and hope and pray that it all works out for everybody. But man, I tell you, today really has been just a really, really hard day. Really hard day. I've been getting over the sickness that I had for a few days. I've been feeling better, but I still feel really drained. I went out and I actually bought a new bed today. It'll be here Wednesday. We're getting a sleep number. We got one of those memory foam mattresses, and I'm 300 pounds, man. My wife can roll down onto me. and it's, it's funny, but it's true because I sink in like it's my own coffin. It's bad. Those memory mattresses, they last about a year maybe. So yeah, we got a sleep number. Man, they're expensive. Like, you can spend as much as you want on one of those things, but I hear so many good things. My wife has been hearing so many good things about them that we figure let's just do it. So I haven't even looked at Cardano. Still $25 by next January. I didn't say 25. I said 24, and yeah, I still think it's possible. Look, here's the thing. And then I'm going to get started with some of the stuff that I have planned tonight. So the market obviously is down. The SEC, and I saw a comment like, oh, that's cool, Mildo. Thanks, man. And I know that I haven't just kind of sat and chilled and spoke my mind in a while. I tend to do this on days where I really sit and reflect all day on, where I'm at in my life and as a man, and just everything that I have going on in my family. And, it's one thing I notice about my videos is that I say, and way more than I should. So I'm so sorry for you guys to suffer through that. But wow, my friend, got you alive here. Take care of yourself, otherwise I won't have any fun in Vegas, baby. Thanks, Jack. Today's just been a really tough day. It really has been a tough day. I feel like I've really had my ass emotionally kicked. My wife was like kind of concerned today, and I'm gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Sometimes I just kind of, I don't know. This is like the fourth time I've broken down since I got into crypto, and I think it's like just something. It's just something that I guess I need to do. I don't know. I'm getting older. I don't know what to say. I'm just getting older. But anyway, as far as the market and like predictions and coins, here's the thing. When the SEC and the regulation and everything are in stone and everything is much more clear, taxation has become a little more clear once everybody's gone through the whole process at least once. Once a lot of the wrinkles in the crypto space have been ironed out, hopefully much sooner than later, and the institutional money that everybody's been talking about for months and months starts to pour into the market, I don't believe that it's going to be a steady incline over time. I believe we're just going to go from here to here very, very quickly. And I think that the market cap is just going to moon itself. And I do believe that a lot of the coin predictions that I've made and others are probably going to come too, hopefully by the end of this year. I believe it's absolutely possible. I think it's fairly probable. And I'm obviously extremely hopeful that all of this stuff happens. And like this year, I have big plans this year. I think it will. I will say, a lot of people talk about, now this is dangerous because I don't know where it is. I haven't checked it in a little while. But one of the coins that, I've been talking about for a while, Open Network, Open Platform, was about 6 cents with bonuses at ICO. Oh, yes. It's at almost 25 cents. It was at 25 cents, down 9%. It almost hit 30 cents. So this is going to be big, man. I'm telling you, I think Open Platform is going to be a monster. And this is one instance where even in a very, very bear market, this has not only gone up, but gone up, 4x about? Already. I mean, just in a few days. So the fact that this is still under 25 cents, if we were in a bull market right now, like if this were November, December, January of last year, this would already probably be like $2.50. Like, and I do believe it'd already be like $2. This would have been probably something like Icon. So keep your eye on Open, folks. I'm telling you. I'm going to tell you that I went big on open, and there are going to be a lot of people very happy that I did. And so, yeah. And see, and this here, this is the reason why what I'm doing is worth it. Because when the bull market happens, and this happens to get to $2, $3, $5 maybe, we'll see. This one thing could change the lives of a lot of people. And yeah, at that point, even some of the people that are the biggest pains in the ass, I don't even want to get into it anymore because I really don't want to be emotional anymore. But yeah, it's all going to be worth it. I just got to get through it. I got to get through it. All right. So I'm going to talk about MoneyToken because this is actually something that I am probably going to use. So the first of all, before I even get too deep into this, I'm going to tell you guys. So I've talked to these guys. I've had three-way Skype conversations with these people for more than one reason. And I'm just as full disclosure, everything I'm going to tell you. So my wife and I are building a house right now. It's a very nice house. This is the house I'm probably going to have my heart attack in. I shouldn't say that, but point being, this is probably our forever home. And, I had this big decision to make. Do I want to cash out Bitcoin to pay for the house? Or do I want to loan or borrow against it? Now, unfortunately with BitConnect and shit like that, there's this, I don't know why I'm so nervous tonight. I'm like shaky and I feel like I'm super on edge. Like I'm not done breaking down or having my afternoon meltdown. I don't know what's going on. I should have had a couple drinks tonight, but we know how that ends up. Kid. So leverage your crypto and borrow against it, buddy. Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing. Like I suspect, 2-3 years from now, Bitcoin is just going to be stupid, like stupid priced. Like it's going to be crazy. And have a beer. I know I should. I'm half tempted to like go in the fridge and see if we have one. I'll like leave you guys with a song for a minute or something. I have some scotch. Oh, I almost got a bottle tonight. I was going to get some more Macallan. I've been out for a little while. So anyway, so yeah, the idea is I can either just cash out Bitcoin at whatever the price is at the time the house is done and it's time to pay the piper, or I could borrow against it. And there really aren't many avenues to do that. Well, MoneyToken is one of them. And the other side to this, so I have talked to a few of these guys, and these guys are serious, man. Like I don't think. I think these guys are very much on the up and up. I know Roger Ver is an advisor for these guys, and they're very, very happy and proud of that. And so I'm going to go into it. So I'm going to play. Actually, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this video, and while I'm playing this video for you guys, I'm going to go see if I have something to drink so that I can calm down a little bit. Is that fair? Is that cool with everybody? So here we go.
Anybody who's involved in the cryptocurrency market, or in fact, anybody who is a regular reader of the news is aware that cryptocurrencies have massively increased in value over the last few years. Except in very rare cases, the banks are just not treating cryptocurrencies really as either a currency or as an asset. They actually don't like it. It's disruptive, it's change, it's a challenger. So cryptocurrencies are very deliberately challenging the banking sector.
So why are we doing this? If you're a business and you walk into a bank, the first thing they're going to ask you is what assets do you have? And you're going to tell them I have $1 million in crypto assets. They're not going to recognize you as a customer because you have nothing that they value. And this is where the ridiculous comes, because you have your crypto assets and they're valued at a lot of money, and they just don't accept that, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can yell at them, you can laugh at them, but they don't care. With the invention of blockchain, the beautiful thing about that is that now you can have a commodity that is easy to value at any time. I've been in fintech for 20 years and I've watched technologies come and go. Blockchain is huge, it's revolutionary. It's going to change many industries and already is. So we thought about this and we thought this is the way to go. This is the way to make loans easy. We don't care which country, which area, which group, which demographic you're coming from. We can lend money just based on the guaranteed collateral. It's very simple, it's very straightforward. It is not something that's currently available in the market right now.
So what problem does MoneyToken solve? People don't like to spend Bitcoin because if you spend Bitcoin, you're actually losing your investment.
So MoneyToken is a concept around the fact that we want to be able to allow people who own cryptocurrencies like Ethereum and Bitcoin to actually use those assets as value, as leverage against taking out loans, where they can then use that money but hold on to their assets in the long term.
So how it actually works, you just come to a platform, choose the loan terms, deposit collateral, and get your loan. So you spend it, investing, doing something. At the end of the loan term, you're repaying your loan and getting the whole collateral back. It doesn't matter, if your collateral in Bitcoin went from $5,000 to $15,000. That's okay, you will get the whole collateral back. And just because the loan is secured by the collateral, we don't need to make any credit checks. So the whole process takes just a couple minutes.
The fact that our platform doesn't use any kind of credit scoring checks is actually a really important feature, because particularly in the UK and the US, the whole credit scoring and credit checking ecosystem, as it were, has grown out of all proportion. The cryptocurrency assets are very unique. They're very easy to hold, they're inexpensive to transfer, and they're easy to liquidate. So we see them as a fantastic asset to base lending on. So what we're doing at MoneyToken isn't just creating a loan platform. We're creating a worldwide, borderless, blockchain-based financial services ecosystem.
We basically let you have a margin, just like any equity firm would. We don't care. It's your money, you do what you want with it. But now you can diversify your portfolio however you.
I want to make a quick comment about this guy. I've told you guys, sometimes like when I'm like researching ICOs and I'm like looking into white papers or I'm watching videos, stuff like that, I get kind of vibes off of people. So yes, I did find one beer in it's either beer or vodka. I don't know if I'm feeling vodka tonight. But anyway, this guy, and honestly, I don't even remember who he is. I can't remember if he's one of the guys that I talked to or not, to be quite frank with you. It sounds terrible, but I don't really remember. But something about this guy, he just feels like the real deal, man. Like, he's like a very like, God, it's hard to put it into words, but he's somebody that I feel like he's going to run this ship. And, A to B is going to be met kind of thing. And there's just kind of a no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I like that kind of guy behind a project like this.
Choose. And we think it's really valuable in the marketplace right now.
We are not a lender. We're not either a crypto or a traditional organization that is lending money. What we're doing is creating a platform to enable those people who've invested in their assets and their cryptocurrency assets to utilize those assets productively without losing them.
Our team have been buying, holding, and investing in cryptocurrencies for the last 5 years. We have a lot of friends involved in mining, cryptocurrency exchange, trading. We understand more than anyone the need to create a platform like MoneyToken.
This is really, really exciting. We think this is going to be a great product. We think this is really, really important to the entire crypto community right now, because this allows you to do things you couldn't do before.
So the whole concept of blockchain, the fact that you've got a distributed ledger effectively that holds securely all of that value is very disruptive. Our platform should be the same. It should be part of that disruptiveness. And so this is about creating a new kind of lending that's based on a new kind of asset.
Okay, so already saw a question. Is this a paid review? I'm going to tell you, yeah, it is a paid review, but this is a little different than most paid reviews. Why? Because these guys came to me wanting to know if I would review them, and I said, and I went through everything, and I said, yeah, I'll review you if I can get an allocation. Like I'm pretty sure I'm going into MoneyToken. These guys, like, you know how big I am on Celsius Network. I'm still very bullish on Celsius Network. I know what's coming in June, and I think it's going to just blow everybody's freaking minds. MoneyToken is different than Celsius. So, like, the platform is different. Their method of operation, everything. It's very different. So I think that both platforms are gonna help different people in different ways. And I haven't even gotten into any of the metrics or anything yet for MoneyToken, but I'm into this. So right now they're in the final round. And towards your next bottle. Oh, thanks, Mark. Here's the thing. Like, I appreciate that you guys give me that. I have never seen a dime from YouTube. I don't even know where this money goes. I think I set it up to all go to a charity, and I'm not kidding. I think I can't remember which one, but I think you can select where you want. I think I picked St. Jude's. I'm not sure how this stuff works, to be honest. You know, but I appreciate it, and it's super cool to see. But for all I know, like, when you guys are tipping me, I've never, to my knowledge, if I get a dime, I have no idea where it goes. I do remember going through something, and I think I had it come up on my videos at one point, where it's like you can pick what charities that you want to support, and then it puts a link up on your video. So anyway, so here's the thing. So right now, you're able to get a 20% bonus if you get involved. And they gave me a link that I put in the description of the video, in this video, where you actually get 25% bonus just for, and I can show you guys, they're like, look, you know, like I've been swapping emails with these guys for probably two and a half weeks. Okay. And so 1,000 ETH allocation. Let's do it. I wish. So anyway, you can get involved, and you can use the link below. And if you do get involved, you'll get a 25% bonus. And they said this is specifically for the Crow community. So that's actually pretty big. This is only going until the 6th, until June 6th, and this is everything is done. So they've raised $11.5 million. And so here's the thing. So this is the platform. You know, this isn't even just a prototype. This is a fully functional platform already. Some of the elements are not available yet. Like, you cannot do fiat currency just yet. And I'm assuming that that's a licensing thing that they're still resolving. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. I haven't even asked them. But it's very simple. So basically, to put this whole thing into perspective, and I know this is a little different from most reviews, but this is a little different because I actually plan to use this platform. And I'm going to explain why. So let's say desired loan amount. Okay, let's just say 100,000. Okay. So that's basically $100,000 is 31 Bitcoin. That's crazy. No, that's not right. That's not right at all. This is saying collateral amount. So the longer I want the loan to be, the more collateral I need to put up. All right. But here's the thing. If you, and this is where the token kind of comes in. There are other benefits to it as well, but this is basically where the token is. So you have your IMT address, and amount to deposits 10,000 IMT, and you become basically a member, almost like a credit union kind of thing, where you have a membership, right? Higher priority within the processing of personal loan applications, access to long-term loans, The minimum loan duration decreases to 1 day compared to 5 days for non-members. Up to 60% discount on platform fees. When applying the discount, the equivalent of 50% of the sum of the discount calculated in USD is charged in IMT tokens. Please note, borrower membership benefits may improve or be altered in the future. All right. So basically, if you're wanting to do longer term loans, this is the way they explained it to me. Because I am seriously considering using this platform, down the road, because so there's two ways that I can go about using this. So with Bitcoin's at $7,300, right? Well, if I think that Bitcoin's going to hit $20,000, I could potentially borrow against my current Bitcoin to establish fiat currency necessary to then buy more Bitcoin, right? That when Bitcoin goes up, I can then sell that Bitcoin to repay the loan, pay a little bit of interest. Well, it's a lot of interest, kind of, but it depends on. There are so many different ways that you can structure all of this. But pay that interest, and boom, I could potentially double my Bitcoin position, or at the very least, I could potentially add 50% to my Bitcoin position. And so it's kind of it's like you can almost use this for like margin trading in a way if you want. Now is a pretty solid time to be doing stuff like that, but it depends. Like I want to see a bit of an uptrend before I do anything like that, because I don't know. I have no idea how low Bitcoin's actually going to get before everything starts coming back, right? I'm going to get to all the token metrics here in a few minutes, I promise. But anyway, the other side to that is, well, let's say Bitcoin gets back to $20,000, okay? And, I could cash out however much I need to pay for our new home and lose my Bitcoin forever. Or excuse me, or I could borrow against it, pay off the house, and then, pay off that loan over time. Or within that time period, pay the interest and get my Bitcoin back. The other alternative is, and I asked them I asked these guys a lot of questions based off like, okay, if I did this, would this work? Or how would this work? Oh, okay, it logged me out. That's actually cool. I like that. I like that it kicked me out because I wasn't doing anything, and it's like, all right, give us your code. Yeah, I have two-factor on every damn thing. So anyway, I don't even have anything in there yet, but I put two-factor on it. So my cold or weirdness is coming back. All right, where was I? Oh, that's right. No, I don't remember. Well, anyway, you get the point I'm making. So it's a very good. Oh, that's right. So if I were to borrow, let's just say I borrowed, I don't know, we'll just throw a random number out there. Let's just say 500 grand. Okay, I borrowed 500 grand against Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin. Let's say I borrowed it at I don't know, 15,000, right? And then Bitcoin went up to 20,000. Well, they're holding collateral. They're holding basically a 2-for-1 collateral. On a long-term loan, as a member, I think you can basically do like a full year loan, and I think they said it ends up becoming like a 6% interest a month. So you're paying like 6% interest per month on the loan, which is a lot. But if my Bitcoin goes up, let's say it goes up 50% or doubles in that same time frame, that 6% is really, it's not going to be as big of a deal. And then I'm going to be able to get back my Bitcoin. And I could then potentially pay back the loan just with the growth value of the Bitcoin I use as collateral, and get all of the difference back. Do you see what I'm saying? So this is actually, it could vary. I'm not going to lie, I'm still very squeamish on playing with my Bitcoin like this. I am. I'm not going to lie. And it has nothing to do with the MoneyToken or those guys or anybody. It's just, I'm just weird about playing with so much Bitcoin. But I'm still looking into it. I'm still making sure, like, okay, I want to see where this goes. I want to see where this company goes. I want to see what happens. I've got like 4 months before I even need to worry about it. So we've got some time before I need to make any big decisions. But I do like MoneyToken. And the fact that they offer this membership with additional benefits and things associated with being a member, and you're almost like staking these coins. So you're not even necessarily selling them or exchanging them for these benefits. There are things that you can use the MoneyToken for, where you're actually paying for additional services, perks, benefits, things like that. But anyway, so Roger Ver, MoneyToken is a bright example of the real use of blockchain technology, as well as offering a massive boost for crypto market liquidity for all market players and especially for businesses. It's going to empower a lot of people to improve their Bitcoin positions, especially guys who are big investors, man, where they want to play the market and they want to do some margin trading. They're going to be able to do that using MoneyToken, which I think is going to be pretty big. I'm going to take another mighty swig of my go-go juice. They have 10% APR for long-term loans in their white paper. 6% per month is for a short-term loan. I think it depends. They told me they could do 6%, unless that was just a me deal. I don't know. Crow, take a math class first. No way, I'm too old for that. I'll rather just throw random numbers at you guys and let you smart people figure it out. No, I'm kidding. All right. Miners, avoid cash flow issues or invest in more equipment without losing your existing mined cryptocurrency. Traders and investors, hold on to your cryptocurrency investment portfolio and use leverage to make further investments or increase your liquidity. ICOs, quickly access cash without all the red tape for short-term business needs. Exchanges, meet extra cash needs while hedging exchange risks and leveraging. Here's the thing about MoneyToken. This is going to become an obsession for some people. Like for like hardcore, like swing traders, hardcore margin traders, stuff like that. MoneyToken's probably going to become a bit of a game, like a bit of an obsession for some people. Up to 60% discount on platform fees for customer membership. Become a lender. Participate in the decentralized decision-making system. The other thing is I know that in the future they're looking to basically set it up so that I could potentially loan my Bitcoin, Ethereum, or whatever through using their platform, and generate interest on that as well. So, cash anywhere, cash anytime and anywhere. Card balance in USD, fast and easy. So that's pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to take a look at the token metrics a bit now. All right, so MoneyToken. It's a real lending platform, not a Ponzi, for one thing. So I wanted to make sure that was clear. The technology, yeah, I think it's very cool. And the idea that you're going to be able to borrow against your cryptocurrency without credit checks, without dealing with any of that madness. I mean, let's face it, if your crypto's valuable, you're going to be able to you're basically going to build your own loan. I was going to show you in the system in a little more detail on the different things that you can do. It's a pretty cool little setup. Leverage game is tricky. Yeah. The percent of coins for sale is low. All right, we'll see. Can the U.S. participate? I need to double check on that. I think there was some stuff about U.S. participation, but I'm going to say no. I don't know of any ICOs anymore at all that are allowing U.S. participants, but I could be wrong about that. But I'll have to double check. The team is good, and everybody involved with you got Roger Ver as an advisor. I mean, enough said. The prototype, yeah, there's more than a prototype. There's a fully functional system already available. Total supply, 20.044 billion, which is a lot. But 45% are going to be used in ICO tokens. Obviously, they're going to need some storage for that. .005 cents a token. I mean, that's why, you got 20 billion. The price is very low. You're going to get a bunch of them. And I mean, the thing about it is with a platform like this, when you're buying coins so cheap, the smallest uptick, man, and that's why everybody loves these kind of ICOs, because you just buy like, $100 gets you like 1 billion tokens. I mean, like something crazy. Not really, but you get what I'm saying. Market cap 35 million. Highest bonus was 40%, which I feel is a little bit steep, so they didn't get a point for that. The pulse is good, actually, because they're getting a lot of attention. And, yeah, I trust these guys. Talking to these guys, they're very serious about their business. This isn't like some scrub stuff. But they missed my flying crow by a point, okay? So they're not necessarily a flying crow at ICO. But again, some people can argue that my metrics are a little different when it comes to, or a little off when it comes to some use cases, like this, for example. Like, these guys are going to need a lot of tokens to, that's kind of the question, though, right? When you're talking about a fractional system, do you really need? I think the problem is that at ICO it's difficult. You can't really sell fractions of your own coin, right? I mean, it's like you're buying a hard number of tokens, and so that's the dilemma, I think, for a lot of these companies. But I'm going to say overall, I'm personally interested. I'm interested in potentially using the platform, and I definitely plan on making an investment of some kind. I'm not 100% sure how much I'm going to go into this, but I am kind of interested. I really am. So, and I guess, I'll look at some of your comments. No more math ever. Yeah, what's funny, believe it or not, I know that some of you guys are going to be like, yeah, right. I used to be a math wizard when I was a kid, man. Granted, it was more simple math, like you're talking like grade school stuff, but man, I used to be on it. I used to be really, really good. I think anymore, man, my brain just... I realized I almost wonder if I've been kind of partially dyslexic my whole life, because I've realized recently that I'm like writing words backwards and stuff by accident, and I don't know why. I don't remember ever doing that before, but might be worth buying tokens to sell on a secondary market. Would this be an option? I don't know. I mean, that's a tough question. I'll buy MoneyToken, and then I'll borrow against them. Go to the gym. You'll feel better. Yeah, I probably do need to. Crow, is it MoneyToken, and what you plan to do with it defeating the purpose of decentralization? No, I don't know. I don't understand what you mean. Is it defeating the purpose of decentralization? No. I don't think so, because I don't even, I guess, how do you answer that question? It feels so loaded, but it's not. So to me, cryptocurrency and blockchain technology as a whole is what's going to enable me to, if I were to borrow against my Bitcoin, to make a significant purchase without losing my original Bitcoin. That's huge. Like that, no bank is going to allow you to do that. Go to any bank, any normal fiat bank that you work with, and tell them that you want to borrow against your Bitcoin, and see how fast they laugh you out of there. Like it's not even possible. And so companies like this that get it, they're building their company from blockchain. They're building their company and their business from an ICO. Yeah, I mean, it's stuff like this that is enabling people like me and you to borrow against our positions and without losing them. I think that's a huge thing for decentralization and perpetuating the overall mission of everything that we're trying to accomplish. All right. I think he means using a lending platform rather than using what you have. Just because people are working together to create something doesn't mean it's centralized to death. The world can't move forward if no one works together. Are you borrowing other altcoins and not fiat currency? No. So on this right now on this platform, so they have not. When I was going through it today, they have not activated the fiat currency loans yet. You can borrow Bitcoin, you can borrow Ethereum, you can borrow other altcoins. They have places for like 4 other things that just have it, like Bitcoin Cash, I think is one of them. Obviously, if Roger Ver is an advisor, you know that Bitcoin Cash is going to be all over this thing at some point. And then fiat, and so that's all happening. It's coming. So there's both centralized and decentralized. Why does everyone always think micro instead of macro? Here's a better one. Hucked on phonics works for me. You should delete your account. Okay. Lamp Inion. I don't know if he's talking to me or somebody else, and I don't know what account he's talking about. All right, so that's that. And I'm probably gonna be talking about this on the TV show as well, because I think I've got my eye on these guys, so we'll see. But that's my review. I mean, I'm into it. And join their Telegram. I mean, their Telegram's pretty booming. I think there's like 14,000 people in there yammering and talking and sharing ideas. So, yeah, check out MoneyToken. Read the white paper. Read through it. I'd love to know in the comments, like if you do some research on this, I'd love to know what your genuine thoughts are, and I'll probably engage some of you guys in the comments as well. If you have questions or other things. This is one thing that I'm watching very closely, and I plan to dive much deeper into here in the near future, in much bigger ways than I normally would with any ICO. All right. Yeah, you can borrow a lot of different stuff. It's not just about one thing. All right, so this is a little paid feature, self-sell. Basically a brand new me, James Rodriguez. Okay, so a brand new me, sponsored and brought by Self-Sell, will be activated. Will you guess what it is? Jump to download Self-Sell app and join me at Self-Sell. So I figured I'd play this little video about Self-Sell, and I guess, a hockey player's using it for something. I don't know. He's selling himself, maybe? That's my guess. So let's figure out what the Self-Sell is.
This is a revolution of human potentiality. This is a NASDAQ based on people as assets. It empowers every one of us to launch IPOs of humans, of ourselves, for a future that we all anticipate. Self-Sell. Share your excellence with the world. You might ask, how does it all work? It takes only 3 simple steps. Enter Self-Sell dashboard, price your future value, and sell it onto the platform. Your estimated future value gets converted into tradable tokens that are valued and circulated through the marketplace. You can then use your raised funding towards technical trainings or field practices that may help you to achieve your dreams. Your only obligation is to accordingly pay your investors back periodically within the period of time acknowledged under smart contract. At the same time, you can invest in other people, be it the next Zuckerberg or rising Emma Watson. To put it briefly, the platform cultivates a vibrant environment that allows anyone to achieve their dreams. Self-Sell serves as a time machine that brings the great human future to the present moment, so that anyone can exchange their future value with present needs. Self-Sell can help you to gain resources, make personal progress, and share your potentials with your investors for long-term payback. It gives a fulcrum of time that can actually change the future. Self-Sell maximizes the achievement of financial and social worth through a wide range of applications. Self-Sell gives the birth of the world's first investment of people's value. It is the beginning of a new ecosystem and a new era. We are entering a new world now, a world that advances our future value. A world where any lacks of capital at the present stage will no longer stop us from giving up our dreams. The value of people is finally cherished and fulfilled on self-sell platform. Share your excellence with the world.
Share your excellence with the world. Did I do that right? Did I get it? Did I do the accent well? I'm going to try the app tonight. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I didn't know a whole lot about it. And it just popped up on my schedule. And I'm like, okay, well, let's take a look at it. So here you go. Check it out. Read more about it. Apparently I can sell myself. Apparently she's selling herself, whoever Ella is. I don't know. Women's College. Start your own business for selling children daily necessities. What? I don't even know what's going on there, but that was kind of funny. Interesting. So there you go. I mean, James Rodriguez, I guess, is a big name. He's doing some stuff with us. 17 million people. Yeah, that's what I looked like when I was younger. Yeah, I was pretty good looking back then. I'm just kidding. All right, so another feature here, another video. It's a little quick paid feature, just helps pay some bills. Countdown to KYC for pre-sales. It's a blockchain for the car market. Apparently everybody loves it. Let's see, what's their Telegram group? It's a little light, only 5,500 people. So I think these guys are just getting kicked off. AMO is a blockchain project to create and operate the AMO market, a market where car data can be shared and exchanged, placing control back into the hands of data producers. AMO allows users to turn them into public assets that help create better products, services, and experiences. All right, so we'll watch a couple minutes of this video. If it's boring, I'll shut it
우리가
off.
ICO를 하기로 결심한 것은 현재 자동차 ICO 시장에서 두 가지 문제점을 발견했기 때문입니다. 첫 번째 문제는 자동차의 정보를 체계적으로 수집하고 관리하는 인프라가 없다는 사실입니다. 자동차는 다양한 사물들과 연결되어 많은 정보를 수집하고 처리하는 지능형 스마트 기기로 발전하고 있습니다. 우리는 자동차가 생성하고 활용할 데이터를 세 가지 종류로 보고 있습니다. 인카 데이터, VTX 데이터, 유저 데이터가 그것입니다. 인카 데이터는 자동차 내부의 전자 제어 장치들이 만들어내는 데이터들입니다.
Inca 데이터는 I didn't realize this wasn't even like a. I mean, they could have at least overdubbed it or something. I'm too lazy to read words. All right, so we'll take a little bit of a deeper look in here instead of letting the videos sell themselves. Guys, nobody wants to read a video. It's kind of the point of video. And it's why I stay out of the foreign category on Netflix. All right, so let's see, where should we begin? No, I just kind of want to hang out a little bit. All right, so we'll kind of go over this. All car data from the vehicles. So, okay, for the car user, all data from the vehicle's first registration to the final scrapping of the car can be shared in exchange for coins. Mobility services can be tailored to taste with insights into the user's driving habits and infotainment preferences. Isn't this like VeChain? This is kind of like it's kind of what those guys are doing. And the boos are kicking in. Outstanding. No, I'm not even really buzzing. I'm just hanging out. I'm just being a little silly. AMO equals rat poison. Ouch. Yeah, I don't like caption movies either. For the manufacturer, the aftermarket data is where the bulk of new value will be. From driving habits to service purchasing histories and accident records, comprehensive and accurate data can assist manufacturers in warranty claims management, remote troubleshooting, product planning, or even training algorithms for autonomous cars. And then for the service provider, from retailers to public transport to advertisers and app designers, accurate user and vehicle data shared with the right permissions will enable compliance and smart data-backed business decisions. That was a long sentence. Opportunities to deliver superior brand experiences are plenty with granular targeting and service optimization. So, okay. I feel like I've seen this like several times already in the past like 3 or 4 months, but I mean, cool. If these guys want to compete in this market, it'd have been nice to be able to play their video, but this was just a little quick feature anyway. So, the relaxed Jason. Yeah, I think I have relaxed a little bit. I am a lightweight. I haven't even finished this. Man, I can't even begin to tell you what a hard day it's been. I'm not even gonna lie. It's been really, really rough. And, yeah. Okay, so that's the advisory board. That dude's happy as hell. Oh, you can't even see him. Look at this happy dude. He's like, he's like crazy happy. I like that picture. So I want to drink with this guy. Something tells me he's a karaoke king. I'm just guessing. But he's ready to throw down with anybody. I thought this was an Asian Will Shatner for a minute. Oh, well, that's cool. I mean, they got a lot of people in this. I don't, it's with there being so many different projects like this in this space. I'm curious, how many more we're gonna see. And this isn't a big full review, so I haven't read the white paper or anything. I don't know what the little intricacies are, what some of the finer details or differences are, but that's that. I mean, it just give you an idea. Check it out if you're interested in projects like this. It could be a good one. I don't really know, to be honest with you. But there you go. Countdown to KYC for pre-sale starts in 1 day and 22 hours. So go check it out if you're interested. And let's see here. What's happened? Wait, coin. 74.70. Not a whole lot happening. Dude, how about we commentate on the worst ICO pictures on a site? Add a caption to each pic. I've thought about doing something like that. I was going to actually do a video, like maybe one a week, where I just make fun of like all kinds of different parts of ICOs. But I thought, as much as people would probably have fun with that, and I would have fun with that, I think it would just put such a terrible light on me, and it's like I can make fun of anybody. I make fun of myself constantly. I mean, all day long, I'm just down on myself for all kinds of shit. And it's not that I don't have confidence or anything. I don't have any problem laughing at myself, man. I'm just a human being. Like, I'm nobody fucking special. It is what it is. What you see is what you get. And I'm okay with that. But some people don't like it when you tease them. Let someone else do it. Yeah, it's let's see. Hey, Crow, are you staying at Aria in Vegas? I don't know, dude. Your name is Ninja Crypto. Like, yeah, man, y'all give you my room number, Ninja Crypto, and you can come ninja my shit while I'm sleeping. Amish Crow to return. No, I haven't messed up my beard in a while. Actually, I just got another razor, so yeah, I know what you're talking about for World CryptoCon. Come on, Ninja. I'll kick your little ninja ass out the window if I find you digging through my shit in the middle of the night. I had the best one with Jason on Telegram. Haha, no, I'm going too. Yeah, I know you're probably going. I get your whole line of questioning here, dude. I'm booking this weekend, going VIP. All right, well, that's cool. All I see is an anonymous name. You got no picture. You got jack shit in your profile. So, yeah, if I'm there, I'll see you there, sucker. Make sure you use the link down below so that you can use the Crypto Crow code so you can save some cash flow. And he's a creeper. Yeah, I wish everybody get their tickets. I haven't even looked. I figured I was going to wait a month or so and then see how many people are lining up. I don't anticipate a lot of people going to shit until the market starts coming back, and that's part of the problem, man. It's so hard to just really grind out and work your ass off and just, do all this stuff, and then you just kind of watch. There's a yawn we haven't seen in a while. I'm dying right now. Okay, well, you can fake your death if you want to, man. Doesn't mean I'm not going to be watching out for your little ninja ass in Vegas. 7470. Has it changed at all? Let's see. Nope. I mean, looking at Ethereum at 589. Here's the funny thing. When I first got into this and I was mining Ethereum, it was $250. And at one point it was down to like $200. And it was like, I remember it was like, man, Ethereum, it's not even worth mining this shit anymore. And I started mining like Music Coin and Ubique, I think. I don't even remember what Ubique. I don't remember what it was called. Planning to set up for Vegas at the start of the month or at the end of the month. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going, and I want to see, like, I figure if there are, on some time, with the views that my videos get, I would love to see like 300-400 people, like murder crows, like people out of the I just know that it's the bull run, man. It's going to be this bull run. Here's the thing. If everybody who follows my videos, I do believe, like, my opinion, my humble, ignorant ass opinion, but I do believe that everybody that follows the my videos and kind of my message and, a lot of people who bought in, as long as they didn't sell at a loss, man, when the bull run comes back, and I do believe it's going to, but when it does come back, I feel like what we need to like start doing a song, like a rain dance. Like we need some rain dancing going. I need some instruments, we need to like make this. I don't know what needs to happen. SEC needs to do something good. Something like big and bold that helps the space in a big way, gets everybody pumped and excited. Anybody out there from the SEC, man, I would love to talk to you. Let's do an interview. I want to talk to somebody from the SEC. I started in this like hating them, and but I do feel that they are doing a lot of good. I mean, they really are. It's just, and let's face it, man, the institutional money's not coming. It's not coming until the SEC and the government really gets their regulations sorted. And I'm learning. The more I learn about the financial space on multiple fronts, I'm learning more and more why the SEC does what they do. Honestly, I do, man. And I know it's hard for a lot of you guys to understand the same way it was hard for me to understand. But I'm learning, and I'm getting it more and more all the time. Just, some people really do need to be protected from themselves, and some people just, I don't know, man. Why do people do anything that they shouldn't do? Why do people put bottle rockets up their asses and light them in their backyard? Why do people, why people do dumb shit all the time, and it's, you just never know. And I guess they need somebody to watch out for them. Jason, they won't sort it until they are pushed to. Well, they are being pushed to, because they know that a lot of institutional money's lining up to get into this space right now. So I believe that they are being pushed right now. And it's gonna, I think it's gonna happen, and I think it's gonna happen this year, and I think we're gonna start seeing a lot of activity. I just don't know exactly when it's all gonna start. There's a reason, there's a warning not to put a chainsaw by your crotch. I will go to Vegas if Crow saves the dance for me. Ryan Phelps. Oh, man. Ryan, man, I'm telling you what, dude. You can try and take me to the Blue Oyster Lounge. New people into crypto need to be somewhat protected, in my opinion. Imagine all the scams that would still be around without the threat of the SEC. I agree. I mean, look, you're right. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I early on, it was like I hated the SEC. I'm like, oh my God, it's like having the cops come into a college frat party, just like, nobody's allowed drinking. It's like, come on, man. Like, we're just having some fun. Leave us alone. But it's that I guess you could call it that one drug dealer with some really bad shit that goes to that party that the cops are really looking for. You know what I mean? It's just like, I get it. It's anytime you have something like this where there are so many people that are making a lot of money and being able to turn 10 cents into $1, there are going to be a lot more people trying to take advantage of those people. And a lot more people scamming and Robin and just all kinds of stuff, man. And it's Crypto Crow. Jason, you got that spanky cowlick in the back of your hair, bro. Pay extra for that. Which one? I'm gonna turn my head right here. It's that thing grows back after like 2 days, 3 days. There's nothing I can do about it. Remember, I sleep with that CPAP thing, so I got that like headset that comes in. Then when I take it off, and it like leaves these indents, and like it's it's not easy. Not easy to be me, man. I'm like Frankenstein. I go to bed, I gotta like plug the shit into my neck, and then I put my mask on. I got my IVs, keep me going. I don't know why my nose is just like flaring up and running all of a sudden. I've been fine most of the day. Top 3 projects in your digging right now. Open platforms, definitely one. MoneyToken is definitely one of the ones that I'm watching for. And what would be a third? Like, I assume you mean like new ICO type projects. Eden Chain I'm interested in. I know I've got a used chain review coming up, and they look pretty interesting so far. And yeah, that's on the top of my head. That's what I've got. Yo Crow, can you talk about Tron? Up and coming news. It sounds like there's some big stuff. Tron's launching their mainnet soon, right? Tron mainnet. All right, this was 14 hours ago. All right, the Tron mainnet launch is only a few days away, and on the 31st of May. Okay. The token is still holding strong in the markets. Well, let's just see. Let's see where it's at. Last I looked at Tron, it was 7 cents. Still 7 cents. Coinbase. Wow. Dude. All right. So anyway, so it's 7 cents. It's currently trading at 0.069 and down 2.44%. But this is all expected to change as we trod towards the mainnet launch and the events that will precede the 31st. So what will happen on the 31st of May? The Tron team has laid out a timetable for the Tron users, developers, and exchanges on their Medium page to give a clear picture of the events that will take place during that time period. Additional tests. With the Genesis block comes now the full TRX migration onto the new blockchain. The Tron team has outlined this process and that the migration will happen on all the exchanges supporting the migration. All right. I mean, I get that it's happening. They're all kind of saying the same thing. I mean, look, when the mainnet launches, the coin's probably going to go up a bit. I mean, I don't know how much, but I'm sure Tron's probably going to see some growth. Here's the thing, man. I mean, when the entire market cap is dropping, it's like nothing lasts forever. Like, even if it does go up a bit, there are probably going to be people that are probably going to buy in. They're probably going to start buying it a little bit. It might go up to 8 or 9 cents. And then the mainnet will launch. Maybe it goes up to 10, 13 cents. And then people are going to dump the shit out of it. That's my opinion. Like, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. Might not even get that high. It's just, I think that the market sentiment right now is just very, very bearish because there's not a lot of everything. It's like, it's like I almost kind of imagine like the entire cryptocurrency market right now is a tornado full of debris. Right? It's like it's this spinning funnel that's sucking up all kinds of shit. And, it's like when the bull market starts and there's some positivity and there's the sentiment starts to change, then all that debris will just drop. You know what I mean? And it'll start to build some structure. And we're not seeing that right now. It's just a spinning funnel of shit. It's just kind of where it's at. You know, we've got all these demands for regulation. We've got all this potential institutional money that wants to come into the market and start playing with everybody in the sandbox, but they're not coming in until they feel it's safe and all the glass is pulled out of the sand. You know, it's like there's a lot of ifs and, you know, if this, then that kind of scenarios that are happening. So, you know, yeah. Kind of stoked on Tron's mainnet. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's cool. I still have all my Tron. Like I said, I don't sell my stuff. Once I've committed to buying something, I hold it, and that's it. So we just see what happens. Crow, did you hear the news that Coinbase retired GDAX and partnered with a new exchange, Paradex? No. I heard about Paradex, but I didn't hear they retired GDAX. Retires GDAX name.
The 2018 Ford EcoSport.
That autoplay video like that. Oh yeah, Fortune.com. It's these big ass news sites that just bombard you with crap all the time. Coinbase, the largest U.S. cryptocurrency trading service, has acquired a service called Paradex that lets customers trade all sorts of digital tokens on a so-called decentralized exchange. Decentralized exchanges rely on smart contracts to let you... I know what they do. The concept of decentralized exchanges is popular among... Interesting. Paradex, which has 10 employees and is built on a protocol called OX. Oh, shit! Is one of several startups pitching the technology as a way for consumers to get access to lesser-known cryptocurrencies. Coinbase, which did not disclose a price for the deal, described Paradex as a sophisticated and secure relay platform that will allow our customers to trade hundreds of tokens directly from their wallets. Interesting. The Paradex deal comes as Coinbase has been on an acquisition push as it looks to consolidate its position amid growing competition. So on Wednesday, Coinbase also announced a new brand called Coinbase Pro. The brand will replace GDAX, the company's longtime trading platform for institutional investors. Coinbase Pro will also feature a new design and chart features and a great range of historical data. Coinbase will retire GDAX on June 29th and roll all customers over to Coinbase Pro. Well, that's pretty cool shit. Honestly, I can dig it because I'm a fan of OX, and I don't even remember how much I have, but I know I think I've got a pretty decent chunk of it. Oops. What the hell am I doing? 0. Oh my gosh, I can't type, and I'm... Hold it down here. I know it's not far. Where you at? There you are. 0x. $1.28? My phone... Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. I know this is a real thrilling period of video. But whatever. I'm just chilling, man. After my day, I'm just chilling. Where is it? District OX. I've only got like 16,000. But that's not the same thing. I don't even think I have any just... I don't know, but that's pretty good because it was down 22 cents. That's sweet. This is OX. Okay, this is OX project. Build on OX. There's Paradex. What else we got? District OX. That's what I'm talking about. Augur. Interesting stuff, man. All right. Well, cool. I wonder if they have any Coinbase Pro. Well, it looks like GDAX to me. So whatever. I don't know. We'll see. Careful with that. Just because they are utilizing OX doesn't mean they will use the tokens, right? It's the platform itself that I think they're doing. GDAX still works. Yeah, they just said GDAX isn't going to be retired until. I'm pretty sure everything is still going to work just fine. I think they're just basically changing the name. So far, it looks almost identical. It looks identical. So, nice little swig of my soda pop. Nothing wrong with chillin'. Kind of like Ripple and X Current and X Rapid. I don't know what that means. Anyone catch Ellen? Kutcher gave $4 million in Ripple to Ellen charity. Oh, you know what's funny about that? So first of all, I do like Ellen DeGeneres a lot, and I like Ashton Kutcher because he used to be hooking up with Demi Moore. My God, that woman is incredible. So I'm like, I don't even care. Like, even she could be 65 and she's still gonna be a stunner. Honestly, I feel the same way about my wife. My wife is gonna age so well. She's just like, she's gonna be, man. I swear to God, I almost feel bad for my wife because, like, when I'm 70, she's gonna be younger. She's gonna look amazing. I'm just gonna be this giant, saggy face, giant eared fucking. Oh God, she probably hopes I'm gonna be rich as shit to afford all the surgeries I'm gonna need just to look older or like normal. So we'll see. But yeah, what's funny is that my grandmother, she was like my stepmother-in-law. I don't know how that shit works. My wife's mother, my wife's stepmom. Yeah, you better be rich then for sure. Faux shizzle my nizzle on the real. I'm definitely gonna need to be having some cash flow. So anyway, so my stepmom, yeah, we'll just call her my stepmom, I guess. She's like, she was texting my wife about, did you know Ashton Kutcher is involved with Ripple? And like talking like he gave some Ripple, to somebody. Crow outkicked his coverage. Wait, Jason, for a change of pace, maybe doing a video on your setup or a walk outside talking using your phone. Doesn't have to be around your house, but just having a rant. Oh, man. Crow, just explain the value to your wife in the long term. Jason, hodl game. You will be fine. Yeah. As long as I play I Go Slow by Rena Hara, I'm always getting lucky. Yeah, I really, man, and that's the thing. I've been so busy. I've been neglecting some of the stuff that I've been wanting to do with her. Man, I tell you guys what, and this is no bishua. So this chick that I met at, and everybody's gonna like be like, you're crushing on her, Crow. It's really not like that. She's gorgeous, but it's not what you think. But I was on this panel with this girl, Taryn, and she just got into crypto, but she's been into artificial intelligence and does stuff with AI, right? And I talked about her a bit on another video, but God, hold on, I'm gonna have to go to crypto influencer. I'm still waiting on all the pictures and videos and everything that happened over that weekend. Crypto Influencer Awards. Can that come up, please? Thank you. Yeah, they're supposed to be doing a new website soon and all this other stuff. Anyway, I gotta find this chick because I don't even know if I can play her videos. That's the thing. But man, I was watching some of her stuff and I was just blown away. I emailed her yesterday. Somebody had joked that they saw a picture of the panel and they caught me like checking this chick's legs out. So I actually named my email something like Crypto Crow checking out your legs on the panel or something, thinking like she may have seen the same like comments on the internet. I don't think she has. I don't even think it's that big of a deal. But anyway, so I used it as a joke. Oh, they did update with winner. Oh, that's cool. Wonder if they have me on there as a winner because I never even got my damn necklace. She won a bunch of stuff. Oh, there I am. Winner, chicken dinner, best coin analysis. Ooh, best coin analysis. Ooh, Ivy coin is being traded on IDEX. Yeah, and that's cool, but they need to get on some real exchanges. I was talking to some of the people about that. But anyway, this is the chick I'm talking about, Taryn Southern. This chick is freaking amazing, man. Like, I don't even know what the hell she's doing on YouTube because she needs, like, stardom or something. Where the hell? Hold on. Dang it. I'm just going to copy and paste her. You guys need to check this chick out. She doesn't need my help. She's already got like 500,000 followers. Like, I emailed her. I'm like, hey, I would love to work with you on any capacity. Like, I just to do a project or something. But I was watching this Break Free. It was really cool. She does like really cool, like music videos. She can sing like great, like just incredible. You got to check her out. I mean, seriously, just blew my mind. I'm like, holy shit. And when I met her, I had no idea who she was. I had no idea what she did. If I knew more about her when I actually met her, I'd love to have just sat down and talked to her because she talks about like how she does her music videos and how like she uses AI to compose elements of it and all that. And I don't understand it, and I would love to know. I don't understand it all, but yeah, she's definitely hot, like crazy, and super talented. And she was smart, like just yeah, cool chick. My coin looks to challenge Ivy coin. Yeah, an Ivy coin is going to challenge Ripple. Believe that. Hold on. The staring into the light trick to make yourself sneeze didn't work. I thought it was right there. But anyway, yeah, I need to get off her jock because people like think it's something that's not. I was just really impressed with her, and when I found out what she did, and I watched some of her stuff, I'm like, holy cow! Like, she's got to have a team. I don't know, like the stuff that I saw her doing, I'm like, there's no way she did this like with just like a webcam and her own makeup. I don't know. I have a bunch of questions. I'd love to know. I would absolutely love to know like how many people she has involved helping her with this stuff. But I'll probably never know. All right. Yeah. Man, I've been on here an hour and a half. This is the longest video I think I've done in quite a while. The Master of Deception, Tone Vase. I thought it was just looking up for a sneeze. Yeah, I was trying to get it out, but it didn't happen. All right, everybody. I am going to I'm going to get back to bed, to be honest with you. It's like 10. It's almost 10:30. Oh, these things. Cold storage coins. I'm going to start. They told me I can start the contest anytime I want. But I'm going to start it next week. I'm going to start it like Monday. And then I think like every day, so like every video I do, I'm going to give away one of these puppies. Actually, I'm going to be giving away silver ones, I think. And then, like, you know, like the first week I'll give away like one a day. The next week I'll give away like two a day, and so forth and so on until we get to the big grand poobah. So I want my debate. You're going to have to wait for your debate because I'm too busy, fool. And I don't even think I have the mental capacity for a solid debate. So you'd be like fighting me while I was blindfolded right now. Still waiting for my coins. I love giveaways. Hoo-ah. So anyway, yeah, that stuff's coming. It's gonna happen, and I think I threw some ideas at them about like what I thought, like how we could pull it off, and they're like, yeah, that's cool. We like your ideas. So yeah, I'm hoping I'm feeling better tomorrow because today, God, I can't even tell you how rough today was. But it's funny because just coming down here and hanging out with you guys, just honestly reading your chat and everything else, makes me feel a lot better. So thank you for joining me, and honestly, thank you for helping me tonight because I feel like coming on here and just being able to chill out, mellow out, have some go juice, and I don't know, it's therapeutic in a way. So you guys help me a lot too, just so you know, and I appreciate it. But until next time, crow your coins, folks. I'm gonna call it a night, and I'll see you real soon. Thanks for joining me. See ya.